Let me tell you a secret. I might have an obsession. And this obsession is hard cases. I just love putting things in hard cases. And here are my reasons. And well, maybe it's not as much an obsession, but just smart. Well, first, the most obvious reason is, well, safety. A hard case is just super solid. You can throw it around, throw it into your trunk or into your trailer, and everything will be fine. And I think that is obviously also my most important concern, because we travel with a big production trailer. And just knowing everything is safe back there, even, if something would ever happen with the trailer, might tip over, or, you don't want to think about it. But knowing that that equipment is in nice hard cases and padded properly just gives me a lot more confidence. Also, we make feature films, and feature films get really stressful every now and then. So things will be thrown around. Things might end up standing in the rain. Things, might get lost, especially if you don't have dedicated places for everything. So that's why a hard case that is dedicated to certain equipment just makes a lot of sense. You know exactly what belongs into it. So for that fast-pacing indie workflow with the equipment, I think hard cases are a really good investment just to protect all your gear. So the next thing is the look of it. I feel like just like a matte box is oftentimes not just used for the filters and reducing glaring through the lens, a matte box is often just used to just make your camera setup look fancier, look more professional. And I do think that with nice hard cases, that is the case oftentimes as well. Because, walking into your trailer and seeing a nice, beautiful row of black hard cases, that just looks really nice, professional, and yes, that is probably my obsession. But also for your crew members, people working with you, or your cast, seeing that you have a lot of nice equipment, oftentimes helps more than you usually want to admit. Obviously, it's never about the gear. We say that all the time, which is partially correct. But, your actors will perform better if they think that you are a real professional rather than just someone doing a little short film. But fun fact, I don't just use hard cases. On one hand, because hard cases are kind of, expensive. On the other hand, because backpacks and soft bags have their place. Especially my backpack, I use it to travel all the time. It's just way handier, just, grab it and put it on your back, run and gun style, indie film work or something like that. Or a documentary. Having a backpack just helps a lot. Carrying a big case, even with wheels, can be a burden. And a backpack, you can just leave it on your back, hold your gimbal or camera setup, and you can just, film while you travel with all your gear. And that's usually not the case with, for example, a hard case. Hard cases are great. I love them. Yes, I have an obsession. I've probably bought like 5 hard cases just this year alone. But also soft bags and backpacks have their place. And I do have to say, whenever a product comes with a hard case that is dedicated for it, I might spend $100 more than if the product comes with like a little foam box or, just a cardboard box or just its original packaging of some sort. But if it comes with a nice hard case like our dolly that we ordered recently, it came with this beautiful, nice hard case. Okay, I hope you like this little almost unscripted video where I just talked about my obsession with hard cases, and you might have taken away something from it or not. If you did, consider subscribing to this channel. I'm gonna start doing a giveaway real soon, and more info will come in future videos. So stay tuned.